Hi everybody, welcome to On the Spectrum Kitchen. Today, as a part of the BTR concert countdown, we're going to make the Carlos PenaVega cupcake. It's a dulce de leche cake filled with chocolate ganache, topped with peanut butter cream cheese, and garnished with a homemade peanut butter cup. Alrighty, let's get baking. Alright, so we're going to start with the homemade peanut butter cups, because those might take a little longer to freeze. So you're going to melt 1 cup of chocolate chips of choice. I already did. And we're going to let it cool for like a minute. In the meantime, you take one every time. You take a 1/3 cup of peanut butter. And 1/4 cup of powdered sugar. And we're going to mix until combined. Alright, now the chocolate is cooled enough. Now, to make the peanut butter cup shape, you can either take a mini cupcake tin and fill with mini cupcake wrappers, or if you have a peanut butter cup candy mold like I do, just use that. Just gonna move the peanut butter out of the way for now. Now what you want to do is coat 1/2 teaspoon of the melted chocolate mixture and coat it around. If it's a little messy, that's okay. Alright, this is what you're going for. Hope it don't spill. Now we're going to pop it in the freezer for like 5 minutes and we're going to keep on filling. Alright, not all of it's flat, but you know what, that's okay. I don't even notice. Alright, so now that it's been frozen for 5 minutes, now we put 1/2 teaspoon of the peanut butter mixture. I don't have another 1/2 teaspoon, so with my clean hands and the spoon, I'm just going to level it out like that. And then after that, we're going to coat the peanut butter in another 1/2 teaspoon of chocolate. And we're going to put it in the freezer for about 1/2 an hour. If you're making this the night before, that's totally fine. Just leave it in the freezer overnight. No big deal. Oh, and also, if you see some of the chocolate smearing, don't worry about it. Alright, the peanut butter cups are now full, messy but full. Now we're going to pop them in the freezer for a bit, and then in the meantime, we're going to get started on the cake itself. Alright, now time for the cake itself. So first things first, you're going to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Next, you're going to add 1/2 cup of butter, 1 cup of granulated sugar, and 1 cup of packed brown sugar. And we are going to cream them together for a few minutes until combined. Alright. Now, piece of brown sugar didn't clump over, so I just removed that. Don't worry, my hands are clean. This is what you're going for. Now next, hey, if I didn't mention this or not, you should know that the butter has to be in room temperature. Next, we're going to take 2 room temperature eggs, and we're going to beat them in one at a time. We're going to add them one at a time and beat with each addition. For whatever reason, this one's stubborn. Maybe not him, crack it hard over me. butter. I say this was kind of looking like peanut butter. Alright. Looking good so far. Just want to make sure I don't knock it over. If I do, I'm in trouble. Alright. Next, we're going to mix in half a cup of oil. Make sure you use any type of flavorless oil, like canola, vegetable, grapeseed, whatever you want. And we're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And we are going to mix until combined. Alright, now we are going to add the dry ingredients once I move this out of the way. And I know what you're thinking, where's the dulce de leche? Don't worry, we're going to get there soon. Alright, so first off, we're going to take 1.5 cups of flour. I'm going to explode it in my hand. And we're going to add 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Half a teaspoon of, oh, I'm sorry, 1/4 teaspoon. 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. Boy, my God, I checked. And half a teaspoon of salt. 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, half teaspoon of salt. Yeah, that's kind of embarrassing to forget that. Now we're going to mix until combined. Next, we're going to alternately add the dry mixture along with half a cup of buttermilk. Dulce de leche is a milk-based caramel used in Hispanic cooking. Basically, it's just caramelized milk or sweetened condensed milk that you caramelize over the stove or in the oven. Alright, this is the final product of the batter so far. Now, we're finally going to add half a cup of dulce de leche. I'm going to grab a spoon just in case some of it gets stuck to the... Oh. I'll still use the spoon. Now, you can use either the canned dulce de leche, or you can even make it from scratch. I made mine from scratch. Now, we are gonna now mix until combined. Just don't overmix. Alright, here's the batter. Now we're going to put them in the liners and we are going to bake for about 20 to 25 minutes. Alright, now we are going to make the chocolate ganache. First of all, take about, well, it all depends on how much chocolate chips you use. Like for example, I'm using 3/4 cup of chocolate chips, so I'm going to need 6 tablespoons of heavy cream. That's almost half a cup. Now we are going to heat it until it starts to simmer. To boil, I mean. Don't put it in a rapid boil, otherwise it's way too hot. In the meantime, get your chocolate chips ready. You can do literally whichever kind. I'm going to use mini semi-sweet. And this will take on, so like literally take like a minute or two. It all depends on how powerful your stove is. But make sure you eyeball it. Alright, it's been brought to a boil. Now we are going to pour it over like this. Heavy cream and then over the chocolate chips. If you see it's not covering all the chocolate chips, it's supposed to do that. It helps with the ratio. And we're going to let it sit for about a minute so it'll be a little easier to stir. Alright, it should be about a minute. Now let's see how it's melting. Oh, it's melting beautifully. Now, best way to do this is with a wooden spoon or a whisk. If you're having trouble melting it, just pop in the microwave for a few seconds. Alright. This looks amazing. Now we're going to set it aside, and while the cupcakes are cooling, we're going to make the cream cheese frosting. Alright, now it's time to make the peanut butter cream cheese frosting. Alright, so first things first, we're going to take 1 8-ounce of cream cheese, and we're going to take half a cup of unsalted butter that's been softened to room temperature, and half a cup of peanut butter into a stand mixer. I really hope the music is okay. Volume-wise, anyway. The BTR countdown. You gotta play BTR music. Alright. And now, we are going to mix until combined and smooth. Beat until combined. My bad. Now, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 tablespoon of whole milk, and finally, if I can get it out of here, a pinch of salt. Now, time to beat until combined. Or mix, sorry. Now, we're going to gradually add 2 cups of sifted powdered sugar. I learned the hard way that it needs to be sifted, otherwise it could get stuck in the piping bag. Now, gradually means just a little bit at a time, but mix until you think it's enough. It all depends on what kind of sweetness you prefer. Here, I'll start with this for now. And I'll add the rest. Alright, it looks good. Now if you see any traces of powdered sugar, just simply grab like a flat spatula and just stir it up. Alright, the cupcake should be cool by now. Now it's time to combine. Assemble. Time to assemble. I'm sorry. And there you have it. Carlos PenaVega cupcakes. Thank you for watching today's On the Spectrum Kitchen. If you liked what you saw, hit that like button and comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and please follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'll put the recipe in the description down below so you can make it yourself one day. Tune in tomorrow when I'll be making a cupcake for the last member of Big Time Rush, Logan Henderson. Have a good day, everybody. Bye.